about when you're born into a fire. Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
No chance, you catch me down bad. OP90, aim straight for your head. Calling on my bitch, and she know she at the top of the list. So she put up with her friends. So I tell her throw it back, and then I blow it back. And drop it down low, let 'em know it's like that. Feel like I'm next, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck, and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let 'em know it's like that. Feel like I'm next, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck, and her ass real fat, yeah. She keep on saying that she never had a nigga like this. Says shake it up, say the realest nigga in the mix. Why they always acting like a nigga ain't shit? Talk slick, then we empty out the clip. 6 figures for the whip, bitch. You ain't gon' tell me shit. Stuck to my body, I'm the dog, she the tick. I'm the god pussy, this ain't no motherfucking facade. My niggas comfy at the top, we ain't never took a loss. Demon girls, land chain fangs, got an early fans, fucking on a succubus. I feel like a beautiful man, lucky when I'm up in it.
So, it's exactly as the title says. Hi. Yeah, this game is living rent-free in my head. So, we're gonna go back into it. I'm very much driven by the story is really cool, and I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. Yeah, I wanna know what happens. So usually I don't stream, I guess, this early. Which reminds me, I need to sign up for an event. Maybe. Probably. Let me just have a quick look. Don't know if anybody said for their sign. Yes, I did sign up for this, but was it this week? No, that was last week. I guess nothing's happening today. We'll see. But yeah, so I want to finish Gerda of Flame in Winter so that I can also move on to other games. So I don't know how long this stream will be. But yeah, we'll see. So definitely time to go and jump back into the Danish winter. And I don't know. I kept thinking about the choices that I've been making in this game and like where it's been leading me. And unfortunately, some options were dead ends. I don't know. The gossip at the dinner party was a pain. I can't lie. Switching. So I guess I was a bit disappointed by that. Um, doesn't make the game any more compelling. I mean, now I know that I need to get my shit together because I probably have like 1.5 days to save unders. But end of the day, personally, honestly, if I manage to get Esther and Sophia at least to Sweden, and I've helped some other people, I mean, we already lost a semi-good doctor. Pun kind of not planned, but it's there. I don't know. I don't know how she feels. And there's still Leva's story to play as well. I don't know if Leva's story is as long as Gerda, but it would also not be great to play one and then leave the other one out. So I'm gonna try to power through both of them. I did intend to play Baldur's Gate today, for me, privately, but here we are. So we're gonna deal with this. Oh god, right, I have three options.
My father's
So
friends with some of the guards at the factory. I could try to persuade him to tell me about their routines.
oh right, because I'm totally adamant.
Heinrich captive here. The boy's a bit of a sleuth. He might know something about the factory. Reinhard is lurking around the market. If I help him with his schemes, he might be more helpful when I try to break into the factory.
Nah. Where was my note? This is nothing. I need to remember what my... Do I have... Oh no, I don't have a no. I need to... Yeah, I need to switch one of the emails to like a no nodding. I'm gonna have to go into View Road Studio and do that. Because this avatar is not really cam tracking, which is a shame. I'll see if I can change that, but well, for now it is what it is and it's good the way it is. No!
Torben is heading west to get forged papers for Esther. Perhaps I can help ensure that everything goes smoothly.
But what if I fuck it up? And if I go west with him? Maybe I can do that later. Let's talk to our father. We were kind of pushed in the direction of like, you need to break bread with your dad. Because you not trusting him has been... Okay, while this is loading, a cat wants in. I mean, he likes our husband. Papa is bound to be around here somewhere. Well, I mean... Okay. Probably if I go this way, there's nothing. It's gonna tell me to turn around soon. Yeah, I should go find Papa. My scores are good. I don't even remember if I think I'm higher with the Danes at the... No, I was higher with the Danes, but I might be higher with the Germans now. Don't know. It leads to the station's waiting hall, and of course somebody with a weapon is waiting outside. Great! Oh god, there's so much going on here. Let's look around first. Fresh pastries covered with powdered sugar. How exquisite. Oh, what a nice fragrance. Excuse me, miss. Please leave those alone. I'm taking them home with me as soon as I'm finished with my shift. Oh, of course, sorry. I might have a use for this later. Yep. We take everything we can get, especially food-wise. She's busy cleaning up the tables. Yes? Have you seen my father? Dieter Klein? He's probably out on the platforms. We've been getting a lot of visitors lately. Lots of luggage. I hope they don't make more trouble for the rest of us. Yeah, they find trouble. These papers slightly crumbled at the edges. German refugees are flooding into Sonderjylland. 3,600 refugees from Eastern Germany have recently arrived in Flensburg via steamship. Oh, hold on. I think I need to feed him. I think he's out of food. Let me check. for you. And off he goes. Well, now I have cans, so he can eat like a whole can. Dude, I just gave you food. Go and eat first, and then I'll let you out. Go eat first. Do you not want food? Welcome to Streaming with Cats. Do you really not want food? Baby. I love that I have this on stream recording now. Oh my god. Sir? Oh, baby, just for 1 second. Oh, you're such a good boy. Everyone can hear you. What does he do? Okay. You see the food now? And the other one is sitting in a couple of box I gave her. Fantastic. Great. I think he's eating now, and then he will be wanting to go out, so I'm gonna have to get up again. But yeah, I have no idea what it's like now just hearing them. They will soon be moved to various towns and someday here. Sorry, I did have coffee, but I'm still yawning. Then again, half of the coffee was cold because I forgot about it. Because I was doing other things. 2,000 of these refugees will be housed by the German minority, while the rest will receive quarters in various public locales. It is estimated that additional 6,000 to 7,000 will arrive in the upcoming days. That's a lot of people. Eyes are weary and tired. Oh, Max, what are we going to do? We don't know anyone in this town. Don't worry, we'll make it work. At least we're safe now, that's all that matters. Huh. Yeah, well, my question is, what did you do until then? Hello? Just a moment, please. Oh, that's Ilse. She works here, okay. Oh, hiya there, Gerda. You looking for your dad? He should be out patrolling on the platforms. I actually have a question for you. Might as well get some intel. Oh, what's on your mind? How are you and Tobin? Oh, us? We're doing just fine. Just fine. Now, if that was all, I have some packages that I need of inspecting. You take care now. Right, because that's Tobin's wife. Time to find the father. I think that's him. God, there's a lot going on here. Distressed refugee. Oh, where is he? Wilhelm! Is everything alright? My son is missing. We just got off the train. When I turned around, he was gone. I'm so worried. Please, if you see him, can you bring him back to us? There's someone coming to pick us up. They could be here any moment. Okay. But isn't that your kid? No, oh. That's Dad. Shuttered window. This is where trains have come to talk with the expedition. It's shut up at the moment. I should go into the waiting hall if I want to speak to Erza. Well, we did. Then let's go round. The man, occasionally throwing a glare in the direction of the whole refugees. As if we don't have enough of them here already. Well, I don't blame him. I have a box down there. I'm looking for the kid. Who's run off to God knows where. Well, not here. Unfortunately, I can't run in this game, so it takes forever if I'm trying to look around all the places. And here he comes. Prepare for meowing in 3, 2, 1. Well, with some food involved. Ah, there he is. Please stop this, I beg of you. Oh my god, are you kidding? A hassling old lady? That doesn't look good. Let me just quickly check the box. Trash can contains garbage. I have not yet fallen so low. I've got the achievement Trash Panda. Look, it looks like a cardboard box, not even a bin. Off you go. Cute kitty, but bad for streams. Oh, good. Good for streams. I'm so late always with pressing my motions. I got the hang of it. I make no promises. I don't think I can't afford to daddle around. I need to speak to Papa. Yeah, okay, but I'm also looking for the kids. I can't afford to daddle. I need to speak to Papa. Does that mean I can't get back on the platform to talk to that one person? No, I can. I can. I don't think I can get past him though. Moin there, little Gerda. What brings you to the station today? I need to speak with my father. Have you seen him? Why, yes, I saw him going about his patrol on the second platform just a few moments ago. But you can still catch him if you hurry. Thank you. Okay, I can get past here. Oh, no, not really. Well, I don't know where your kid went, because I kind of looked everywhere. I can give inside another swipe, maybe. But it really doesn't matter where I go. There's always somewhere. Kid! Ah! Stop right there, you little thief. The boy's eyes are widening like he's a deer in headlights. He seems pale. Drop that pastry now. The boy's lip quivers for a moment, then he places the pastry back on the table. Good. Now, hey. What's going on out here? Someone tried to steal your pastries. What? Who was it? I didn't see, but I managed to scare him off. I see, thank you. I'd better pack these up before anything else happens. You can't steal that woman's pastries. I was gonna give him the one I have, though. And yeah, I forgot that was gonna affect something, but like, these people need something too. You can't just... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's very brazen. He's rubbing his forehead as if to smooth out the word lines. Uwe, is this really necessary? We received a tip from one of the other passengers that these two were behaving suspiciously. It's my job to ensure that everyone's obeying the law around here. But please, we're not carrying anything illegal. What's going on here? Oh, Mäuschen. This isn't the best time. Could you go wait inside? I'll be with you in a little while. No, please, careful with those. Get back, woman. Herr Betzer, look what I found. What is it? It's a bottle with some sort of liquid. You too, what's in the bottle? Oh, that's just my husband's medicine. Likely story. Herr Fischer? Yes, sir. Examine the contents of the bottle. Right away, sir. Hold on, gentlemen. Why don't we let my daughter here take a look at it? Your daughter? Yes, she's a trained nurse. Surely she would be able to clear up this matter in no time. Right, Gerda? Yes, of course. Very well, Fischer. Hand that bottle to Herr Klein's daughter. They're all staring at me. The liquid appears to be clear and it smells. It smells like absinthe. It's medicine. I can assure you. It's a mixture used to treat early stages of gout, truly? I suppose you would know. Well then, it seems like we're done here. Never can be too thorough. Let's go, man. I don't know whether you're trying to smuggle absinthe, but nope, we're siding with our absinthe brethren. Oh, thank you, miss, thank you. You're welcome. +1 for the Danes. Papa, can I talk to you for a second? Certainly, my dear. But let's not talk out here. Look, it's almost time for my break. Why don't we go inside and have a cup of coffee, just the two of us? How can you be thinking about coffee at a time like this? Sure, Papa. She looks relieved. Thank you again. You gonna say anything else? Oh no. Okay. I thought it was stuck there because it like zoomed in the teeniest twin. Okay, I can't give the boy anything. I thought that's why I picked the pastry up earlier, but okay. So he's waking. Oh, we're going to that room. Ah, there you are. Let's go in. Well, I already talked to him, so. Anything else in the room? Nope. He's putting coffee into mugs on the table. Please have a seat. I need a redo of my coffee earlier. I felt so bad. Oh, there's also some biscuits if you want. Thanks. Alright, I didn't come here to just chit-chat. I need to get him to talk about the factory somehow. Yeah, small talk first. How's business here at the station? Well, the snow has been giving us a mite bit of trouble. We keep having to clear the tracks. But we'll manage, don't you worry. As if she would. We have to get the shipments out on time. That's our top priority. Are you still getting shipments from the factory? We are, but they've been delayed a bit due to the incident. So you've got some breathing room? Not quite. We've got another train full of German refugees coming through here tomorrow. Poor folks being forced out of their homes. If the factory was in a better state, maybe Mr. Vestergaard could offer some of them jobs, but as it is, they'll have to keep heading north. I'll be happy once that factory is operating on full speed again. Oh, of course. What's happening at the factory now? Those poor workers. They can't start proper construction work till the winter's over. So they've made sure to tighten security until then. What precautions are they taking? I'm not really sure how that could be of any interest to you, my dear. I'm just worried about your friends. One of them, Maya, he's stationed there right now, right? How is he taking things? That's very sweet of you to worry Moisian, but he seems to be wavering. I'd better keep going. Perhaps there's something I can do to help? Well, you are a nurse. I suppose it can't hurt. Poor Maya has been having some troubles with his bladder lately, and the cold draft that's now sweeping through the factory certainly isn't helping matters. Apparently he has to run from his post every 5 minutes to relieve himself. Is that normal? Not normal at all. Oh dear, I'll tell him to seek out a doctor when I see him next. Which doctor, though? There's nobody left. Alright, it's not a lot, but I might be able to use this information somehow. Papa is looking quite worried for his friend. What kind of daughter am I? Alright, I should go. Oh, so soon? Yes, there are a lot of things that I have to take care of today, but you've only just... He sighs defeated. No, I understand. Good luck, Moisian. Sorry. Sorry, Papa. Dearest Papa.
My father had been an honest and hardworking man, but fate did not smile on his ambitions. In spite of the love and support from my mother and I, something in him was not satisfied. When the Nazis came, promising German pride, purpose, and heritage, he readily joined his relatives to sing their praises, but it cost him more than he realized. Our family fractured. I wasn't sure I could trust him.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, you lie in the bed you make yourself. Very true. But let me read the others.
Until he chose his family over his ideology, our relationship would remain strained.
Compassion? No, insight. Yeah, it's pretty good. I rarely use compassion and I'm running a bit low in wit, let's be honest. Okay. It's already 2 p.m. I don't know if I'm trying to break into the factory at night or not.
The resistance is keeping Heinrich captive here. The boy's a bit of a sleuth. He might know something about the factory.
I doubt he would tell me
Reinhard
anything.
is lurking around the market. If I help him with his schemes, he might be more helpful when I try to break into the factory.
I don't trust him.
Torben is heading west to get...
I'm going to help Esther. I've dedicated a lot of effort already and some of these stuff into helping Esther. If I don't help secure the papers, then what am I doing? What if everything... The penicillin didn't help? Now, if I were to replay it, I would probably go with Peter, actually, at the clinic, because Kessa would have needed the penicillin more. And securing the resistance aid to get others out might have been a better choice. But the more you know. Ah, there he is. Torben. Gerda, I was starting to worry the pastor didn't tell you about my plans for today. Thanks for coming. I guess you know how these things go by now. I'm becoming an expert negotiator. Maybe I'll get to broker peace between Germany and the British. Let's just start with getting us those papers, eh? Hop in. Let's go. It does a lot of style and everything reminds me of Disco Elysium. Without having played Disco Elysium, I think I own it, but I have not played it because games like this actually distress me a lot. As I said, thought about it all night and it's probably going to stay with me all week. Well then, here we are. My contacts should be around here somewhere. They're a resistance group from the north. Real secretive bunch. Fuck, because I'm -2 with resistances. Let's just hope they brought those identification papers. Well, let's hope that they're of some use. Are you alright? I'm pretty sure he's seen a scarecrow. Yeah, I'm good. Just looks a bit lonely, doesn't it? That scarecrow standing by itself in all that snow. It does look a little sad. There's not even any crows to keep it company. Guess that means it's doing its job. Shame there aren't more crops to protect. Would be nice to have a farm like this with Irza, don't you think? You'll get there. It might just take some time. We're not necessarily gonna tell him that Westengard has brought up all the northern sons. Tom clears his throat, tearing his gaze away from the scarecrow. We better get going. They're probably waiting for us. Yeah, he doesn't want to do all this delivering. The latch is frozen solid. Tobin, can you come help with this gate? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? By stepping away and just waiting instead of calling him? It's frozen solid. Here, let me try. Yeah. There we go. Wow, he snapped that like it was nothing. Who's there? I'm gonna let him respond for once. I'm the driver, the guy you're meeting. I'm here about our deal. Alright then, we'll hurry up and get away from that road. Someone could see you. Okay, from here on out it's me talking. Sorry, Torben, but there's no one around for miles. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. The trees have ears. Well, actually, the sentence is the trees have eyes. Well, I guess in this case, both. Which one are you again? I'm the one who got in touch about the identification papers. You're going to have to be more specific. The one who's going to smuggle a postal package for you. Oh, of course, of course. Here's the package. Make sure that gets where it needs to go, and in exchange, here are the identification papers that you asked for. With these, you'll be able to slip right into the train of Germans heading north. Just don't dress too fancy. They're supposed to be refugees after all. Thanks. Wait a second. These aren't stamped. That's right, you'll need to forge the stamps yourselves. We don't have enough to go around. So you do have stamped versions? Well, we've got it in our business. The deal was for identification slips. No one said anything about having them stamped. Well, I'm gonna nudge him. A friend of ours needs this very soon. Are you sure there isn't a spare? Sorry, no. We had an official fill out some, but we don't have any more left. Hold on there, Finn. It doesn't look like this other guy is showing. He's already an hour late. We do have one extra, and it only needs a photo and a signature. I suppose you're right, but we might need it later. Please, it's for a good cause. Well, in that case... And here he is. I'm here. Sorry, I'm late. Oh well, speak of the devil. Do you have the paper? We do, but it seems like you have some competition. What? It's for the cause. So is this. I've been helping the resistance for 2 years. Unlike all these upstarts joining in now that the Germans are losing. We need that paper. Look, I understand you're in a tough situation, but so am I. Would you consider taking these schnapps instead? My drinking days are over. This woman can't live off schnapps. We need that stamped ID. Well, I believe our mutual friends here have the deciding vote. We made a promise, I suppose. This woman even has a sick poor child. Christ, why didn't you say there was a kid? I'm sorry, but a kid is a kid, you understand. The papers are yours. Do you think you can survive another week until we get more? I guess I'll have to try. I don't have much choice. Glad that's settled. Yes! Rumble, rumble. Shit, what's that sound? Someone's here. Scatter. Don't follow us. Are we gonna pretend we have an affair? Come on, Gerda, let's head back. Right, keep calm. Whoever they are, they must have noticed my truck by now. Best to just act like nothing's the matter. Quick, can you hold the papers? I haven't got a bag. Yep. There's gotta be Germans around. Yep. Damn soldiers. You there. What are you doing out here? We're just looking around. Looking at what? Is this your vehicle? That's my truck. Is something wrong? We need to see a permit. Why do you need to see that? Because I like the look of ink on paper. What do you think? Here you go. Your name is Torben Gellerup, is it? Yeah, that's me. This permit isn't valid this far out of town. What? You know your permit only lets you drive within 10 kilometers of the municipal zone. We'll have to confiscate your truck. Please, we can explain. I'm sure you can, when you come to pay your fines and pick up the truck. But how am I supposed to work? This is my livelihood. That's not our problem. You can't do this. Don't be a fool. Hand over the keys now. Torben is clutching his fist so tight. Oh, for fuck's sake! I needed a good roll here. Can't you see we're good citizens? Good citizens don't violate their permits. I can't stand this anymore. Come down at once. Urgh. Oh no, get back. Oh no. Oof. Ugh. Let that be a lesson to you. Don't lay your hands on soldiers of the German Reich. We're bringing you in. Let's go. What about the woman? Leave her. Look, I tried. He was arrested. Oh, Torben. I can't believe that just happened. I guess I'll have to walk back into town. Hopefully one of the farmers can give me a ride. I tried to stop it. And my chances were better actually on the chance roll, but it didn't work. I wish I could at least see the rolls. That's like my
Cold
one...
wind on the outskirts of our parish stung my face, almost as much as my guilt. If I wanted to help the people I cared about, others would suffer. There wasn't enough to go around. Not enough papers, not enough medicine, not enough time. And the soldiers, with their desperation and anger, only made things worse. Would someone always have to get hurt along the way?
Now we have him in prison, and we have Anders in prison. So Peter is the only one of the three that's still out and about. I mean... both are true. I guess I get more
There
for
would
this.
never be enough for everyone. At least I knew the people I cared about were worth saving. I could only guess about the others.
Which is untrue, because she didn't know Astra and Sophia before, but now she's been helping them, so... But the last statement was also not true, because she's not just trying to avoid them. She's very much hell-bent on doing something about all of this, but if she, even if she breaks Anders out, what are they going to do? Are they going to run north? I mean, like...
To free Anders, I need to help either the Resistance or Reinhard break into the factory and acquire munitions. But who would be my best ally?
Oh, Christ. Reinhard is bound to fuck me over, even though we've remedied the relationship a tiny bit. Of course there is something on the way again.
Something up ahead.
Ay. Why is it always something? This loading screen's gonna haunt me. The red screen was also not fun. This is... ugh, so many vibes. What the hell? It looks like the German army has set up yet another checkpoint. Great. Also, have I delivered the papers yet? Herr Wilde, he's standing by his bike casually smoking a cigarette. Do I know him? He takes a drag of his cigarette before letting the smoke out with a disdainful sigh. Ugh. Ugh. He looks at me. We share a quiet moment, bonding over our mutual distaste for queues. Yeah, I figured. Littered with confiscated goods. No, please, you have to listen to us. What's going on over there? He doesn't seem too concerned. Move along, please. Right you are, sir. I'm not gonna argue with him. Miss Iverson. So what's going on? You ruffians, what do you think you're doing? Shh, be quiet, please be quiet. Mrs. Iverson, looks like she's in trouble. Next! We just need you to bring her through the checkpoint for us. No, I can't. You can't make me. What's going on here? Mrs. Larson, thank goodness. These men are trying to make me bring a gun across the checkpoint. Please, madam, you don't understand. We're trying to help free our country. Are these men members of the Resistance? I wonder if they know Lever and the others. Come on, lady, we don't have much time left. No, I won't. Just take it back. I don't want to get in trouble. Please, Mrs. Larson, do something. Why am I standing with the occupation? Okay. I'm gonna risk it. Let me carry it. I'm willing to take the risk. I grab the gun, put it in my satchel. Hey, what do you think? Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll take the blame. You can trust me. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Larson. Thomas, I know her. She's one of them. I don't know if this is a good idea. Well, what choice do we have? At least she hasn't ratted us out yet. Next! Let's meet up ahead. You, helpful stranger, you go first. I mean, she's half German. Papers, please. Here you go. My hands are shaking. I guess I'm not as confident as I thought. Let's hope he thinks it's just because of the cold. Say something to distract him. Oh, my rolls are terrible today. Ah, such chilly weather we have today. Please stand aside for inspection. Oh no. My gaze is locked on the guard as he shuffles through my papers once more. If he decides to search my bag, he's bound to find the gun. I can't let this happen. Remain calm. Deep breaths. He's not going to check. All is in order. You may pass. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Ugh. I wonder if these were planned. Is this game trying to give me a heart attack? My oh my, this should be far enough. That was brilliant, lady. Yes, we're sorry for downing your allegiance to the cause. The resistance owes you a huge debt. There we go. We're on positive terms. Do you know the Sparrow? We've heard of her, but we have yet to meet. She must be one hell of a woman to fight in place crawling with so many Germans. We'd better get a move on, pal. Thank you again, miss. Stay safe. Now time to head to the factory. I mean, I could have used that gun as well, let's be honest. Well, I wonder if Leva's story is just as long. It may be. But it's a DLC. Usually DLCs are a bit shorter. And she has much less movement. This should be far enough. Come on, Gerda, snap out of it. If I want to save Anders, I need those explosives, and perhaps more than that, I need allies. I know that both Reinhard and the Resistance have plans to enter the factory tonight. He must be somewhere nearby. I should look around. Yeah, well, desperate times. Those bicycles over there. There's a red one with silver stripes painted on the frame. It has to be Peter's. That means he and the others are probably somewhere in the alley. I could go and meet up with them, or I could go see if I can find out where Reinhard is hiding. Shit. But he's going to oh, I have to think about this. Because he's going to rat me out for everything if I don't help him. But the Resistance is also a good chance if they get their hands on the guns and the explosives that they will help us get Anders out. But on the other hand, Reinhard is pretty pissed off about his new position, so if he can somehow make his way out, I mean, he's trying to get papers to leave. He's his own faction, and the others are the Resistance. I honestly don't know who I want to side with right now. Because I already made a poor choice when it came to the clinic. And there I should have sided with the Resistance, but I also put a lot of work into being on good terms with Reinhard at the moment. Well, let's read some facts and then see about that. What do I set up? Identity cards. In summer of 44, German occupiers enacted a law that made it mandatory for everyone above the age of 15 to carry an ID. The purpose behind the law was to make it harder for Danish resistance to move about the country unnoticed. The law had already been in effect from 41, at which point it only applied to areas such as Jutland, which were deemed strategically important to the German military. Of course, as a result of this new law, many fake identity cards were manufactured for the members of the resistance and others who needed to hide from the occupying power. That reminds me, we have like a full trunk of like letters and correspondences from the Second World War. So, and they kind of have the same shape and a stamp and everything. Between February and May 45, over 350,000 German refugees fled to Denmark. Among these, 100k were soldiers wounded in battle and 250k were civilians. Most of these were women and children. Yeah, like the people who are being bombed and killed in Gaza. In Sonderjylland, many of the refugees were housed by the German minority, but even here the death rate among children was alarmingly high. Try 100%. Yeah, we still have Westergaard here. With Reinhard, I'm at 3. With Leva, I'm at fucking 0. And with Peter, I'm at 0. I don't know anything about Leva actually at this point. But I'm on better terms with Reinhard. That's bad. Well, there's a guard. That soldier. He's one of those reckless boys who is always following Reinhard around town. He might be able to tell me where he is. I could also go back and meet up with the resistance instead. I just don't know if they're capable. But the guns are in better hands with them. because he's just giving them to smugglers, but then the smugglers technically give them back to the resistance, so it ends up going in full circle anyway. But oh, the choices. Choices and choices. I don't know, because both feel wrong. I do have a better, because if there are any checks with Lever and Peter, I'm kind of fucked because I have 0 with them. With Reinhard, I mean, fuck. But if they see me with him, I'm gonna be fucked forever. Because even if I manage to get Anders out, and unless they die here, they will tell him that they've seen me consulting with a German soldier. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go with the resistance and just risk it for the biscuit. Because I do still think they can help me more getting the husband out. And he would hate me if I didn't. Should I enter the alley? Enter the alley. I already thought it through, and I regret my choices already, but... Who's there? Gerda? What are you doing here? Whoa, whoa, Chief, how did you find us? I overheard Torben at the banquet. Please, I just want to save Anders. She's right, Lever. We can use another hand. Fine. Are you ready to do your part? I have to do it. Just promise that we can use some of the explosives to break out Anders. Lever gives me an affirming nod. Alright. Then we better bring you up to speed to our strategy. First, we'll have to find a way through the outer wall surrounding the factory. Last time we broke in from the other side of the building. But there should be another spot behind his house where we can cut through the fence unseen. Once we're inside, we need to find the munitions. That's our top priority. After that, we can see about finishing what we came here to do last time. Now, let's not waste any more time. Follow me. My first real mission. How exciting. Oh god, he's gonna be the problem. Just keep it together, pal. Well, they definitely have more manpower than... Well, I mean, Reinhard and the smugglers are also 3. The group's agitation, great. What are we waiting for? Shh. But I know about that guard with the toilet breaks. Okay. Christ, that was close. Shouldn't you be used to this by now? Get it together, Peter. Shut up, you don't. Alright, he's gone, let's go. Tension seems to be running high tonight. I'd better do my best to keep the group calm, or who knows what will happen. On Sunday I'm babysitting. Great. Well, let's go. We'll break in here. Hurry, Peter. I'm trying. There we go. Jesus Christ, this group is nervous as hell. Oof, there we go. Great, now let's move. The leader of the resistance, yeah. I've broken the lock. Okay, not much talking. Alright, listen up. We can't stay in each room for long, but before we move on, take a look around, see if you can find anything useful. Aye, Chief. Okay, what's this board? Large assortment of tools hanging from the board. Could be useful. The label on the door reads Machine Hall. The label on the door reads Storage Room 1A. Assembly Hall. I know that they're in storage. Here's carton number 2. He also wants to go outside. The other one only goes for 5 minutes, so she's in the least of my problems. Off you go. I love when they first smell the cold air and then decide like, I'm not so sure I want to go out there anymore. Okay, examine. It's locked with an old fragile padlock. This lock looks positively ancient. It should be possible to smash it open. I could ask Peter to break it. Peter, could you try breaking this lock? An old lock like that? No problem. Let's say focus on our goal here without getting needlessly distracted. Peter, you can do it, can't you? Peter violently swings his crowbar at the lock. The lock breaks apart, making a horrible racket in the process. Do you have to be as loud as humanly possible? Sorry, Chief, but at least we're in. Yeah, I know the group is agitated, but... Inconspicuous, the lid appears to be slightly open. I wonder what's in this box. Rare electronic parts? This could definitely come in handy. Yeah. There's a collection of tools hanging on the wall. It's a hammer and a bunch of weird specialty tools. She's looking cautiously about. What is it, Larson? I think we should move on. Alright, listen up. We should head into the assembly hall. I won't take any suggestions. Okay. Well, I mean, it was a storage facility. I know they store them somewhere. Or was that upstairs? I don't remember. I guess I'd better follow. Let's have a quick look around before we move on. Gerda, go check the door to the guard room. That needs storage. Storage. I can hear the sound of a radio playing inside the room. But I don't know if that is the guard room. This way leads outside to the factory's yard. Well, I guess it's that one. It can only be that one. I mean, I should check on the blankets. A few blankets. Yeah, no. Examine. Some old text saying testing room is haphazardly scratched here. In newer text it says guard break room. A radio is playing on the other side. Look through the... I can make out one guard with his back turned to us. That guard looks familiar. I think he's one of my father's drinking buddies. The rest of the room appears to be devoid of other soldiers. What is it? Only saw one guard inside the room. Good, we can handle one guard. I guess I want to look around, but I know I only have about 2 more things I can do. I think we should move on. There's a guard in the break room. This is a perfect chance for us. The guy in there is playing the radio loud enough for us to get the upper hand. They have no idea we're coming. He'll leave in a few moments. What? This guard has bladder problems and needs to relieve himself frequently. That's oddly specific. How do you know? He's a friend of my father's. Alright, we'll wait, but it better happen soon. Don't want to have him killed. Looks like you were right. Nice. Let's go. Number 3. Well, on the opposite, let's look around. On the opposite of the vanguard. It's blasting the sound of trumpets. The label on the door reads machine hall. The label on the door reads office. There's nothing in here. I don't know, I don't want to risk it. What is it, Lawson? I think we should move on. Okay, we really gotta hurry on now. We don't know when that guard might come back. We should go straight to the machine hall. I agree. I'm not risking it because I've played these so poorly. We need explosives. Priority. I don't care about any more information or goods I can pick up. I'm already carrying so much stuff. Let's look around. Well, that's a way out, I guess. Okay, that's our exit. The Reed's workshop. Yeah, I mean, we just came from there. Storage room A. I don't know. What is it? I think we should move on. Alright. Let's go into storage. So yeah, I figured we were gonna go that way anyway. Doing good so far. Doing good. There they are. Let's grab them quickly now. Yeah, because there's still bound to be stuff happening. Are these the explosives you were looking for? Yes, I'm so relieved we found them. Now let's put them to good use. Everyone stuff as much as you can into your bags. Okay, it seems we're all stocked up. I don't think I can cram another stick of explosive into my bag. Alright then, let's... Here comes Reinhard. But wait, I can hear somebody out there in the machine hall. How many? I'm not sure. It might be Reinhard. Blast it. Everyone into that office over there. Shit, the door's locked. Use the crowbar. I'll do it. Hurry. Quick, get in. Because we should be fine. Close the fucking door. What on earth happened in here? It looks like someone got here before we did. Not that it matters, we need to find a way out. So it was smart, because we probably would have run into... Peter got the door. We would have run into Reinhard if we'd gone to the office. Svend, go see if the guard room is empty. And me? And you, Larson, find something we can block this door with. Well, I can already see it from here. Wolfgang's cane. This cane might be useful for blocking the door. As I grab the cane, my eyes cannot help but roam over the documents scattered across the desk. It will take ages to reorganize this. Wait. This paper has Anders' name listed on it. Due to the increased sabotage of the Danish railroad lines, the prisoners bound for the Neuengamme concentration camp will be kept in the wagon next to the locomotive. We may thus discourage the saboteurs from attacking the supplies that our people to the south so desperately need. The prisoners will be transferred on the evening train on Tuesday tomorrow. Oh no, they can't. Not already. No, we have to stop it. What's the matter? It's Anders. Those bastards are sending him to a concentration camp tomorrow. What? Is this Mr. Vestergaard's doing? Liva's eyes suddenly narrow. She picks up one of the papers lying on the desk. The capitalist pig. What is it? A report from Vestergaard's subsidiary factory in Germany. It's run through the years of concentration camp labor. She crumbles the page between her hands. We'll deal with it when we're out of here. What are the two of you standing there reading papers for? Hurry up and hand me the cane. Yep. Okay, let's block that door. Good. Svend, how's it looking? There's nobody in there, we can leave. Okay. This is not gonna go well. Someone just left through the door. Now let's use some of the explosives to finish the job. Hey, I'm not sure about this. Leave them to it. There, it's done. Now let's get out of here. Shit, someone's coming. Everyone get down. It's Wolfgang. He's getting closer. Nobody move. The bastard isn't turning around. Shit, he's going to see us. He's not going to get the chance. Peter's looking jittery like he's about to do something stupid. He'll leave, trust me. His shoulders seem to ease a bit. You'd better be right, Gerda. Bloody hell, that was close indeed. Now let's get out of here before they notice something's off. At the last moment, Wolfgang appeared conducting a routine inspection. Let's get out of here. So, okay. I managed to keep the agitation down by not snooping around too much. We got the explosives. We didn't run into Reinhard. And we didn't kill Wolfgang.
Strange to see the factory at night. So quiet and with a fresh wound still marring the brickwork. It was even stranger to find so many tools of destruction in this place that had been meant to build things. The explosives were a valuable asset, one that could help liberate Anders from his captors. But they would also cause harm. How much destruction was justified to save one man?
Very good point. That's why I'm like, Was I just have Anders? Probably. I'm definitely leaning towards this at the moment. This is also true, but
the German war machine would bear the brunt of our coming attacks. And if we could kill two birds with one stone and free Anders, so much the better.
Okay. Zero compassion. Oh well. Factory done. And it's one day. It's the last day. Oh god. Choices. So many choices. But also if they put Torben on the same train, then we can deal with that.
The streets are crowded with patrols. I told the others to bring the munitions here. We must hide until things quiet down.
Well, I'm officially a resistance broad. Reinhard also got what he wanted, because we didn't take everything, so everyone should be happy. He is none the wiser that we were there. So that was truly the best play. I'm very glad I made the right choice at least here. Just a little further. Oh god. Oh, I need to catch my breath. I ran so fast it feels like my lungs have turned to ice. I hope the others are alright. Levi and the others should arrive here any moment. I told them that the church would be a safe hiding place, but perhaps I'm the first one here. Whoa. Oh my god. The bomb in the factory's machine hall went off. The factory, it's for the best, but I can't worry about that now. We literally found out that he deals with concentration camps. There is absolutely no remorse. It's too conspicuous for me to be standing out here in the dark. I need to get inside. I agree. Let's go. We still have the war monument. We still have an unlit candle. We have a sugar powdered thing. We have so much stuff, I swear. A memorial to the ancient German soldiers who died. Yeah, I know. All the candles have gone out. Let's go this way. I don't have to do it. I wonder if I could, if I replayed, if I had the items I still gathered. It's so quiet in here. Huh, the doors to the bell tower have been left open. Has someone already been here? I would check, but also want to go and check at the front. There's nothing here. Let's go. Should there be something to the crypt as well? Some of them have been opened. What is all this? Stacks of rations, stamps, packs of cigarettes. These crates are filled with contraband. What are you doing here? Ah! Niece! What are you doing here? Minding my own damn business, that's what. Now answer the question. I was told the church would be open. Who told you that? The pastor. He did he? Well, you've sure picked an odd time to come praying. I could say the same of you. What exactly are you praying to back here? The crates or the chairs? To the only god that's ever done anything for me, the Danish corner. Well, when you look at that, didn't even burst into flames. Now you'd best get out of here. A do-gooder like you doesn't want to get involved in all this. That's something I haven't seen before. He cocks an eyebrow at me. Well then, at least I know you won't be stupid enough to squeal about my hiding spot. Now with everything else you're tied up in, now why don't you... Shit, someone's coming. There we go. What the hell is he doing here? I thought you said this place would be safe. Relax, I'm here for the same reason you are. Less attention. Fine. Gerda, come talk to me once you're done with the blowhard. A real viper, ain't she? I can't wait for her and the rest of that lot to finally leave the inn. Business is a nightmare. I have to keep going to the market like that damn Reinhardt fellow. Do you know how much risk those fools are putting my sister at? What about you and all your schemes? Why do you think I'm trying to stash my wares here? You think I like it when all the soldiers come by to the place, just a hair's breadth away from all my shit? Sure, she gets a cut, but when the Gestapo comes a knocking, they won't ask whose cans of contraband gasoline they are. Maybe change careers then. And do what? I didn't exactly go to school, and besides, this is the first thing I've been good at. First time it pays to be a bastard. And it seems I'm no longer alone. Business is getting too hot now that your friend, the German soldier, is stealing around town. He's not my friend. I hear he's making a delivery to the crew from Copenhagen tomorrow at the market. Sounds like a recipe for even more trouble. Perhaps they'll finally leave town. They give me the creeps. At least that refugee and a kid will be leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yes, they're off to board the train. Going through a new checkpoint, the Nazi set up outside your clinic. Good riddance, I say. That's one less thing to worry about. Esther, I'm still carrying the papers that Tom and I got for her earlier today. I trust Neil's only about as far as I can throw him, which doesn't say a lot, but I don't know if I'll have time to meet with Esther before she leaves. Will you be going back to the inn tonight? Yeah, what of it? Can you bring these papers to Esther and her daughter? Would I look like a damn postman? Please, it's important. Fine. If it will help me and my sister get rid of them fast, I suppose there's no harm. I don't want to give them to him. Why was there no... But I didn't want to piss him off even more, so he's gonna sell them. Well, I'd better be off. Be careful out there. Ain't I always? Goodbye, Mrs. Larson. I have one positive point with this guy. If I'd known I was gonna give him the papers, it would have been nicer in the beginning of the convo, but here goes nothing. Unfortunately, as refugees, they depend an awful lot on other people. Okay, let's talk. He's surveying the contents inside his bag. I'm sure the people will take notice. Mattress was covered in something. I should talk to Lever before I lie down. His eyes are half closed. Oof, what an exciting day. I guess this is a resistance life. Are you as ready to knock out as I am? I want to talk to her. Alright, listen. The plan is to lie low here for a couple of hours until dawn. Then when morning comes and the streets are crowded, we can slip out unnoticed. After that, Peter and you should return to the inn and I'll... Wait, slow down. Shouldn't we talk about what happened at the baguette factory? She sighs impatiently. You were there, you know what happened. We sent Vestergaard and his German friends a message, and what's more important, we've helped our allies. And we now have the explosives needed for the train station tomorrow. And thankfully that Nazi officer didn't see us. We appreciate your help with tonight's mission. It was more than I expected from you. I'm glad I could help, and tomorrow is the real deal. We'll need to hit that train before it leaves in the evening. We can't let those military goods reach Germany. If they do, then the war will only be prolonged and more of our comrades will lose their lives. And what about Anders? It's too late for us to try and use the munitions to break him out of the Gestapo headquarters. If he's to be rescued, it will have to happen tomorrow at the train station. Then there's no time to waste. Indeed, it's now or never. We need to strike while the iron's hot. If we don't, people like Vestergaard get to escape justice. I should have known. I should have known concentration camp labor wouldn't be beneath a man like him. I'm going to make him pay. He deserves it. They all do, Gerda, they all do. Now try and get some rest. I'll take the first watch. Okay, well, at least positive with her. On one, I'm so tired. Still things to do. Alright, maybe I can try and get up to the bell tower? Because I wasn't able to earlier. But I hate the fact now because I'm going back to the inn and now I gave the stupid IDs to that fat asshole. Okay, I can't go up there. Nope, then we're going to lie down. This is the last day of Gerda's play. Let's see how badly I do. I'm usually really terrible with first playthroughs of games like this. So we're gonna do Gerda, and I'm gonna see if I want to play Lever afterwards, and if there's even still time I could go back to Heavy Rain, just to get some games off my list. Okay, go to sleep. The Resistance seems willing to help me rescue Anders at the station tomorrow, but have I secured their trust? Nope. Reinhardt must have gotten a hold of some munitions tonight as well. I'm sure he was the other party that our group nearly encountered at the factory. Perhaps he will be a better option? I'll need to spend my time wisely tomorrow. From now on, every second counts. Oh my god, you still make me choose between that asshole and them? But yeah, they are more concerned about stopping the train as a whole than getting Anders out, and if he dies.
Through the night, avoiding German patrols, and found refuge inside the church. It was strange to find myself in that place with these particular companions. For all of their fighting prowess, they were just as vulnerable as me in this moment, shivering against the cold stone of our sanctuary. I could barely imagine how the countless refugees in this war had made do night after night.
I wonder how the clinic would have played out now that I know exactly where the keys are. And if I were to side with Peter. But Reinhardt would, I think it would play out the same way regardless, because Reinhardt would still be there. And it would still come to the shootout, because he needs to survive for all of these options to stay open. They're all true.
My heart
Truthfully, it's
ached
this.
for Esther. How long had she and Sophia moved from haven to haven, never getting a proper chance to rest?
Compassion. Because I don't feel like I need 5 wit. It's kind of weird at times. And the I will say that the icons between the dice and the tick confuse me, because I always think that the tick is like a given.
Peter will be busy preparing for tonight's mission. I'm sure he wishes to save Anders, but perhaps I need to make sure that we're on the same page.
Could be important.
Esther is trying to escape by train towards Sweden. She might need my help to get past the new checkpoints in time.
I have to go there.
Mr. Vestergaard says he has no power over the Gestapo, but surely he or
Yeah,
Marvin
no.
can somehow help.
No, I've given up on them. 100% given up on them. But yeah, my least favorite thing has definitely been the banquet. Wish. She needs help. And I need to make sure that she got the papers. So... Oh, Torben! He's out? This must be the checkpoint Esther is going to pass. I think I see Torben standing down there by the alleyway. Let's see if I can help. In plain sight. Okay, there's somebody standing there. Oh, Harold, I wonder who's going to take over the clinic now. Yeah, because I guess we can't. Oh, Gerda, there you are. I'm sorry! We've got to get Esther across this checkpoint so she can join the German refugees on the northbound train. She's back here in the alley. Damn Nazis let me go, but the boss has kept my truck. I can't be much more help from here. So, what are we gonna do? He's rubbing his hands together nervously. Gerda, you came to help, thank goodness. We must get the essence of fear past the checkpoint, but I fear this cough has diminished my once formidable speaking voice. Were the time for my silver-tongued repartee to falter. Indeed, such grave misfortune. That your voice should abdicate responsibility in this most crucial moment is a betrayal of catastrophic proportions. I sense that you're teasing me, my child. In any case, we shall have to rely on you, Gerda, to guide our crossing. Mama, it's cold. I'm scared of all those soldiers out there. Yeah, and then I'm still gonna roll shit. Oh, I can give her food. You know, it always comes me down a little snack. It's alright, Liebchen, you can take it, thank you. But the child's concerns are not without merit. These girls are a fickle sort. Please find out which one of the two lines would make for easier passage. And Gerda, we really do appreciate it. So, I trust you have the papers? Time to spy. Alright, you're good to go, move along. Next. What about me? Can I go through? Hold your horses, fella. I can't be too hasty. Well, it's definitely the right one. I should see which line should be easier for Esther. The cold wind is making her eyes water. The soldier manning this line is such a stick in the mud. Someone tried to give him a bribe and he nearly arrested them on the spot. How else are we supposed to butter up the Nazis' conversation? No chatting in line. I don't know, risk everything. This line seems to be moving pretty quickly. Dana is way too easy on you locals. He barely even glances at the papers all the time. Why are you so interested? Alright, you're good to go. And here I am. While the missus can barely get heating oil back in Frankfurt. You think I can afford to get her anything with my soldier salary? Forget about it. You there. You should know better than to listen in on private conversations. The guards are throwing me some looks. I probably won't be able to investigate much longer. I should investigate the two checkpoint lines. One might make an easier passage. Yeah, I know that. Oh, come on. You've been checking my papers for 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. And I'm not done checking them. You think we could afford to be this carefree on the Eastern Front? You country folk don't know how good you have it. Hey you, this is a private inquisition. Mind your own business. Alright, fine, you've made your case, get going. Alright, that's enough snooping, time to get to Esther and the others. Why does this feel like a trap, though? Because I know the game wants me to choose the right one. But I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. Is it time? Yes, let's go. I'm afraid this is where I leave you. Oh, alright. Too many rifles for my liking. Thank you for the papers, Torben. And I heard you helped him get them. You have our gratitude, Gerda. Wait, where did he have them? I gave them to Niels. Alright, let's get going, yes? Okay, wait. Resistance hostages and trains. The increased sabotage against the Danish railroad lines prompted the German occupiers to take drastic countermeasures. They would, from October 44 onwards, begin to employ a method where hostages taken from the Danish resistance were forced aboard German military trains and placed in a train wing just behind the engine. The method was meant to dissuade the resistance from sabotaging trains carrying military equipment and personnel towards Germany. Why? They couldn't just blow up the locomotive. If they sabotaged a railway line, there was risk of accidentally injuring or killing their own comrades in the process. I don't think they are gonna care. We still actually don't know whose ring this was. I'm good with so many people, but nothing. I just had the clue with the Eastern Front. But I feel like I made them suspicious. I think I can hear the trains just a little further, Sophia. So what do you know about these lines, Gerda? I don't know too much about the soldier on the left, but he doesn't strike me as entirely by the book. The soldier on the right is an honest man, but it seems like he'd be easier to convince when we talk with him. I'm afraid we don't have much time to deliberate. Based on what you have learned, which line should we choose? Oh! I don't know. Because both have something going for them. Help. This is bad. Okay, so the story is actually inspired by a real person. Oh, somebody who made the game, their grandmother was just looking at that, but I have to make my own choices. I feel like the right is a trap. Let's go with the left, because I can bribe him at least. He'll be easier to bribe. Alright, I suppose there's no point in waiting. Let's go. Ma'am? These are not official papers. Oh, well, I'm sure you could overlook that. And why would I do that? Take her away for questioning. I think I made the right choice. Away? Away where? No, I won't go. You won't, eh? My nose. Come on, you old crone. Let's get you out of here. Well, I'll be damned. Alright, you're good to go. Oh, alright, next. Papers. Here you go. You four all traveling together? Just seeing them off to the station. Your family then? Friends? Yes, we're distant relatives. Ah, proper Germans. And your papers, ma'am? Here you go. Let me just... Sophia starts coughing. Shh, Liebchen, it's alright. What's with the kid? She's sick. Well, keep her away from me then, will you? Returns his case to papers. These papers seem off. What? Not to mention your accent is Bavarian, but according to this paper you're from Denmark. We'll have to bring her in for some questioning. My husband is at the Eastern Front. Your husband is in the army? Of course, a proud Wehrmacht soldier. He wouldn't put up with this kind of treatment. Well, of course, no soldier who's seen what we've seen would. Go on through. Right, well, off we go. Oh, thank God. Out of all the choices, I wasn't gonna risk this. We got them through. Oh my God. We got them through. Yay. I'm so happy. That was close. Indeed, but it seems God has rewarded our faith today. Yeah, sure, because he's done any work. Thank you for your assistance, Gerda. We're nearly there. Yes, thank you. I hope we'll see each other again before we leave. Good luck. No, this is a train going in the other direction. I hope they make it. It's out of my hands now. Okay, but I'm so glad. I did everything I could for Esther and Sophia. And I think if I hadn't given her the penicillin, this would have been more of an issue.
Through checkpoints like cattle. They distilled our lives into little scraps of paper with grainy photos and scribbled notes. They took away our humanity in the name of order and conquest. But still, we persisted. I hope that little Sophia, at least, would grow to see a better future. Would we be ready for it when it came? Or would the habits of occupation linger for years to come?
Sounds awfully like Israel. And yeah, if you haven't looked into their state-of-the-art surveillance, how they use AI to identify people in the West Bank, but also now in South Gaza, because when people reached South Gaza, they actually had to go one by one through a checkpoint that had cameras as well, which were basically scanners. And they forced, also as a kind of humiliation, I guess, men to shave their beards and women to take off their burqa. Well, I mean, if it was like a full face covering, I hope they got to at least wear just a shawl over the hair. But yeah, they scanned everyone so that now they can discriminate even more against them, because they want to push the 2.2 million people that they have displaced from North Gaza into the western corner of South Gaza, because it's still bombing the south. They claimed they wouldn't, but they still do. And if you want to know more about like what is actually going on there, Bisan is somebody who used to create videos on YouTube, and she is one of the press who are posting videos on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere she can. And I forgot the name of the other person, but there is also an account of the press from Palestine on TikTok, and there are so many people who are keeping us up to date. So I am 100% not siding with the Zionist movement, but I'm also not anti-Semitic. And there's so many Jews, especially everyone living outside of Israel, who is also against it, because the Torah does state that they have no right, no claim to any land. And this is a genocide that's going on. And I guess it's kind of important to play a game like this, which shows you what it was like in the Second World War, at least for this small town in Denmark, while literally the same thing at a worse scale is happening. I would need to check the numbers again, but I think with the amount of murder that Israel has committed in Palestine, they've actually outdone the Nazis by now in how much they have murdered innocent people. But yes, the best thing is to be informed, not trust any traditional media because they misreport a lot. And go and look at first-person accounts, like actual reporting right from the place itself. Yeah, that's basically true. Also true. I don't know, I'm gonna go with this one.
Did these soldiers just see themselves as cogs in a machine? Did they excuse themselves for their cruelty because it was part of their jobs?
That kitty. Off we go. She's the candidate who comes in every 5 minutes. But yeah, I've been spending, ever since the 7th of October, I actually spend at least 2 hours a day watching videos from Palestine, reposting them, sharing them to other media, because I've always been an activist, and I've had a, well, not a real, but close to an actual kufya. I actually own 3 of these scarves, and I've owned them since I was 13, so I've been aware of this whole situation for a long time, and I'm not going to change my stance, and I'm not falling for the $6 billion propaganda machine that Netanyahu is trying to enforce on the Western world.
He has no power over the Gestapo.
Oh no, fuck you.
Surely
No.
Peter will be busy preparing for tonight's mission. Reinhard is finishing his deal with the smugglers from Copenhagen. If I assist him, he may be more inclined to help me rescue Anders.
God damn it. Ugh. My Peter is so ready to jump the gun. I don't know, if I play both sides that might be smarter. I am pretty good with Reinhard after all. And the resistance wouldn't know that it was here, but also strengthening my goals with the resistance is obviously better. I don't think I even have 1 point with Peter. Where are you? I have 1 with Peter and 1 with Lever. But I have 3 with Reinhard. And obviously I have 7 with Esther. Still, I guess I can live with this. So how am I split anyway? Well, we're on 0 with that. We're a tiny bit with Stahl. I couldn't give 2 shits about that kid, honestly. 3 with these 2, with Charlotte. 0 with Midda and Niels. Well, I mean, they're just as bad as Vestergaard, just on a smaller scale, let's be honest. Jacob is really trying to do his best. She hasn't done anything. And these 2 are friends of the husband, so I have to do what's technically best for him. I still have 3 here. Strong addiction. Plans to flee to South America. He used to perform on stage in Berlin. I mean, yeah, despite his bravado, he has a hard time holding his liquor, and we don't know anything about her, except that she was a journalist. I don't know. Can Reinhard really be of any aid? Honestly, I think
Reinhard is finished.
I'm gonna go with him because I don't trust the resistance because they're just gonna blow up the train. I think, yeah. I think, in my opinion, I don't know if the game is gonna see it that way, but the smartest way is to play both sides. I should find Reinhard and get this over with. Ah, there he is. Larson, what the devil are you doing here? I hear you're planning to finish your deal with those smugglers from Copenhagen. What is it with this town? It's about as good as a holding sequence as a damn thief. Maybe it's the town of Pastafarians. Well, what do you want? As you can tell, I'm pretty damn busy. I want to strike a deal. A little late for that, don't you think? But fine, I'll allow it. What's your proposal? I promise to help you with your mission here if you promise to help me free Anders tonight at the station. I'm not promising anything, but as I have business at the station as well, it might work out for both of us, but I can't afford for this to go poorly, so you'd better not mess it up. Werner, get the truck ready. Yes, sir. Larson, you follow me. Okay. That sounds like I made a good choice here. As long as I roll well, I have enough points to expand. That's enough of that. You know the state frowns on these kinds of publications. Last I checked, this book wasn't banned in Denmark. Scheiße, what is all this? I thought I paid you to keep this place empty today, Müller. Sorry, boss. These guys are here on Inspector Stahl's order. We'll never get a truck through this crowd. Larson, you have some sway with the locals. Go figure out what's going on. Of course I do. I rarely see her this angry. What's going on? What's happening? Ach, Gerda, someone's been telling the soldiers that my store carries books with anti-German sentiment, and now they want to confiscate the whole lot. I'm telling you, it isn't illegal. Hey, you with the red scarf, move out of the way. This doesn't concern you. Is this really worth your time? I'm sure there are more lucrative pursuits to be found than spending time confiscating a couple of dusty old books. How dare you question? No, she's got a point. Let's make some of the schoolboys in our unit deal with this matter. I've heard a rumor about some smuggling taking place in one of the alleys. Well, we'd better check that out then. Nice. Thank you, Gerda. Can you believe all that commotion over a little book like this? I can't wait for this war to finally end. At least that's over. Ta-da! Cleared. Even the dog's running off. Or the cat. I can't actually tell what that is. Go check on our business associate further down the road. I'll get the truck moving. Yeah, I guess it's this guy. Wilstrup. You good? You chill? You good? Can't be out of this backwater soon enough. Your German friend sure knows how to pick a handoff spot. You ready to move the goods? I don't know. I don't know. Yes? Let's go for it. Oh, that was probably in case I wanted to talk to somebody else. Almost done, boss. Just a couple more boxes. Nice job, Werner. Quick and efficient. Now on to matter of payment. Larson, if you didn't mind. And don't mess up this translation. This is no time for misunderstandings. Tell them to hand over the documents or else. Right. Hand over the documents or else. Indeed. Unfortunately, what your friend brought barely covers his debt. We won't be getting the documents. What's the bastard saying? It doesn't look good. He says you're not getting the papers. Shit, no surprise there. Nothing we can do about it. Maybe we could negotiate? It was a high-risk job after all. What's the offer? That we don't turn you in? Okay, the threat worked. Oh, that was risky business. Well, in that case, I suppose we might as well offload the papers. Now let's... Hey, what's going on over here? Ah, Christ. More smuggling, eh? What's going on? More Germans? Shit, this is becoming a mess. What are you doing here, Unteroffizier Reinhardt? Same thing as you, investigating. And you, Fräulein? I'm only translating, sir. Excellent, then you won't mind translating that we want to take a look at these trucks. Alright, I brought the papers. We're handing them off? Who is this guy? What's he saying? You, woman, do you speak Danish? Translate. He asked what you were doing here. I'll ask the questions here. Tell them we're going to search the trucks. Now hold on a second, you little lobster. This is my catch. What are these Germans talking about? Tell him to stop talking. Tell him not to point at me like that. He doesn't want any trouble. I don't give a fuck what he wants. We're searching the trucks. I said hands off their mind. Larson, tell the Danish bastards that I'm arresting them. Reinhardt offers a sly wink. We have a plan, just play along. It's gonna be alright. Whatever gets the Germans off our backs. Look, here comes my second private now. Müller, what took you so long? We need a bit more muscle for this arrest. What? You heard him. These men have been causing trouble all day, but I thought, enough talk, let's get to work. We'll take it from here, men. I guess you've got this under control, let's go. Shit, now what? Those clowns will report me if I don't bring these smugglers in. What's he saying? He seems agitated. Just ironing out some details, I see. Okay, Müller, Werner, slowly so no one notices, get your guns ready. Our guns? Can't you see? These men are about to reach for their weapons. They're about to attack. We're afraid for our lives. We need to defend ourselves. Reinhard, you can't. There are already too many loose ends, Lawson. This is the only way. I thought you were an actor. Why not put on a performance? Fake a shootout. A performance, eh? Now that's a damn fine idea. Tell these blokes to get out of here. And to pop off a few rounds for good measure. He says to leave. Fake an escape. Huh. Nothing we haven't done before. Here are the documents. Nice! Alright, Werner. You ready to earn a bonus? What? Someone has got to get shot. Nurse's orders. Otherwise no one is buying this. Don't forget, I'll just clip you. Okay. He's clutching his arm. Oh, my arm. Just hold still, you live. Müller, grab the papers and look at it this way. Now it's less likely you'll get sent to the front. Fair point. Okay, Catwood's in. This was good. Ah, I've done 2 good sections. I'm quite happy about this.
When I
Reinhard
left
would
the
probably
alleys
have been
and
arrested
shops
or
of
killed.
Market, I no longer saw the quaint village square I'd once known. Memories of smugglers, angry crowds, and shifty soldiers polluted every corner. They had robbed the place of its provincial charm, but I wasn't innocent either. The memories stuck to me like tar. Had I made the right choice, helping these greed-stricken men despite the cost?
I think I did. Plus I helped with the book commotion. I helped books from being burnt.
I shouldn't be so hard on myself. My options were limited, and my husband was in danger.
Okay. I can work with that. Now I have 2 options at the train station, and I'm probably still gonna have to choose who I trust. Thank God I knew that he was an actor in Berlin.
The steam from
Here goes nothing. The accumulation of my choices is about to play out. And I still risk making poor choices, I think. My life. God. Soldier, ready for patrol? Yes, sir. Off to the factory. Not anymore. It seems the old man doesn't want as much security anymore. We're staying on station duty. Was that good or bad? I don't remember. Who's the old man? This is it. I need to save Anders before it's too late. The others will be wanting my help as well. But I'll only have so much time. Oh, great. The train was on time. Oh, shit. Can I cross over here? Apparently not. Psst, Gerda! Listen here, Lawson. It seems that you're no fan of the resistance, and frankly we're no fans of yours. But Peter won't let me forget that Anders was one of our own. This is your last chance to rescue your husband. We've got our own business to attend to here. But you promised to use some explosive to break out Anders. Well, if we're lucky, the blast will blow a hole in his car. Enough. We don't need to tell her our plans. You're not one of us. Just don't get in our way. Just looking to cause more carnage, eh? Of course. If everything goes to plan. If only you'd come to the inn today, Gerda. You could have stopped Stahl. The bastard accidentally shot his own son, and he's already back to work. These people are monsters who deserve what's coming to them. Well! Didn't see that coming, but I'm also kind of not surprised. And yeah, it's fine that they don't see me as one of their own. I would have had to sacrifice Essence of Fear to become a member of the Resistance, and that didn't sit well with me. So, man of the hour. Ah, Larson, just the woman I wanted to see. It's time I tied up some loose ends. Care to help tighten a knot or two? What do I have to do with this? Not much now. But as usual, helping me will probably help your husband. I'm going to plant something combustible on the train. The Gestapo will naturally blame me resistance buddies, and all the evidence of my little factory have poof up in smoke. Will that work? Of course. Those resistance fools have been running riot all over town, entirely too conspicuous. They were even there when the criminal inspector's Nazi brat got shot. They're the obvious culprits. I just need one small thing from you. Once you've spent some time around the station, cause some kind of distraction so that I can plant my bomb. Think you can manage that? I can try. Trust me, you'd better do more than just try. See you around, Larson. I hope this doesn't blow up in my face. It probably will. Great. Well, I'm not on a timer just yet. Jacob, what are you doing here? Gerda, my child. I'm glad you made it. Esther and Sophia are waiting to board the northbound train with the refugees from Germany. Please help clear the track of guards if you can. The more easily they can board, the better. I'm afraid I've done all I can for now. Take care of yourself, Pastor. God be with you. Yeah, this is a problem. I'm a bit worried that Reinhard is planting his explosives on the wrong train. Gerda. Those damn Nazis finally let me go, but the boss has kept my trunk to my permit to boot. How am I supposed to work? Anyways, if you're here to see Anders, you'd better hurry to the platform. There isn't much time. We can talk later. Tell me about it. That room is dark, so I doubt I can do anything in there. It's time to go here, Larson. No. That was the final prisoner, sir. Very good. Let's get on with it. Fucking Stahl. Anders, I have to get him out of here. Both of the trains will be departing soon. I need to see what I can do around station before creating a distraction. I should remember that I can use the underpass to get to the other side of the station. Okay. Speaking of the soldier next to him. I don't know yet. That's Reinhard. Okay, station clock. Just looking at it seems to make time flow faster. Well, let's go. And here comes the other cat. What's the red one? In and out. Here's the other one. Come for some food. And then he'll probably want out again. It looks like SS nearly boarded the train with the refugees from Germany. Those must be the train cars that Levi and Peter want to target. There's an unsettled look in his eyes as he regards the refugees. He's busy checking papers. She's keeping her daughter close, eyes cautiously scanning the platform. Exhausted refugees jostling to get a better view of the line. Let me check here. She's fidgeting and seems bored. I don't know if I can use her for a commercial though. Franzen, his eyes keep darting to the guards around the station. He's engaged in a heated conversation with his colleague. Good. Whistle around his neck gleams in low light. Let's try and talk here. The train's heading north. We have so little space. How are we supposed to move all these refugees? We just need a little patience. It will work out. Ah, Moisin, I assume you're here to say farewell to Anders. At least you'll be out of danger once he's gone. Did you need anything? I'm gonna try. Do you have a station key? I needed to take care of some things. I can see you're committed to whatever it is you're doing. I guess you'll make less noise this way. Normally I wouldn't lend this out, so just make sure to bring it back when you're done. He hands me the key, his hands grasping his hand tightly for a moment. And stay safe, you hear? Okay, I have a station key. Is Wolfgang? I mean, I'm on good terms with him, but it doesn't really do much. So what can I do with the station key? I hope that I'm not gonna cause a commotion that's gonna end up with them being shot. You want out again? Already? You've already eaten? Okay. Welcome to Hotel Cat. There you go. You don't have to go. Fair enough. Probably do a lunch break after Gerda's and then do Levi's. Station clock just logging in. It seems to make time flow faster. I don't know what I can do with the key. Waste bin, filtered brim of drawing brittle papers, highly flammable. Well, that definitely works. Interact. A single match would cause these papers to rot in flames, so maybe now is not the best time. Okay, I can definitely do that later then. Don't want to talk to Stahl, to be honest. I need to go inside the station and see what I can use this key for. A waste if I don't. This is definitely to help Reinhard. But now with the station key, there has to be something I can do. Okay, I can't get in here. Yeah, this is definitely where I can get the announcement. If I sneak to the main room, someone might see me. But there could be something helpful in here. Use my key to open the door. Fuck it, I'm going in. Shelves, bringing with supplies. There must be something I can use in here. Nothing yet. Should I keep looking? Keep searching. Ah, here's some matches. There might be more I can find. Keep searching. A whistle. Maybe I can use this later. Gerda, what are you doing back here? Ah! Get out of here at once. That's fine. But I have the whistle and I have matches. Well, let's light that shit up. Not yet? Okay. What can I do with the whistle though? I don't know. Let's talk to him. The conductor might be able to delay the train slightly. That would give the resistance some cover and give Essence of Fear more time to board. But it might put the train at risk of getting caught in an explosion. Excuse me. We're gonna try. And it didn't work. Could you hold the train? I have a friend who's running late. Well, then your friend should have gotten here earlier. Yeah, so much for that. I think I can give her the whistle. Do you think the trains will leave soon? I want to hear them blow the whistles. If I had one, I'd run around blowing it even if there weren't any trains. That could certainly cause distraction, but I shouldn't give her this whistle just yet. Maybe I'll give you one later if you promise to be good just a little longer. I promise, I promise. But all that comes out is a hollow whoosh of air. It's not working. Let's talk to Franzen. Hey, it's you, that nurse with the red scarf. Sad to see us go, are you? Devastated. I tend to have that effect on women. Enough flirting, we're not here for a social call. He pats the side of the crate nervously. If you don't mind, lady, we'd rather keep a low profile. And here's something of a lightning rod lately. Drawing an awful lot of attention. These two are up to something. Turning them in could cause a distraction, but at what cost? I hope it's only contraband that they have. Because if they have explosive too, I swear to fucking God. Gerda, I'm so glad we've made it to the station. We've only a little further to go. Let's just hope nothing goes wrong. Huh? Hope? I nearly forgot about that. What are you two blathering about up there? I should keep my voice down. I'm not used to being around this many people anymore. See you later. I hope. Okay, nothing happened. Exhausted. Can I calm this guy down? What is it? I meant to give these to my friend, Margit Westergaard. I meant to give them to her earlier, but she bought it before I had a chance. She should be in one of the first-class carriages. Oh, valuable stuff. Sure, I'll take it right to her. You just wait right here. Okay, that's good. Because I should put everything to use. I'm not doing that. That's a trap. Can I set the shouldn't fire already? Now is not the time? Ah, fuck you. I should probably... Do I have to talk to Stahl? Oh, Larson, I see that I cannot escape your face these days. Did you want something from me, or are you just wasting my time? Someone should calm the prisoners. I'm sure that my speaking with Anders could calm the atmosphere. I'm no fool. I hardly believe calming the prisoners is your intention. But even I have sympathy for a woman who will soon become a widow. Enjoy your farewell. Soldier, keep an eye on these filthy rebels. I'm off to inspect the other guards. Whistle, the northbound train will be departing in 5 minutes. 5 minutes until departure. I need to talk to him. Anders? Gerda, oh Gerda, it's so good to hear your voice. He sounds surprisingly spirited. It is good to speak with you again, darling, but I'm afraid we don't have much time. The guard is eyeing me. I should hurry. There's about to be some commotion. What do you need from me, darling? I need you to brace yourself. Move towards the front of the car and try to avoid getting hurt. Alright, Gerda. That's why. Is this goodbye? Just for now. Can I set it on fire now? Come on. Reinhard needs a distraction. What am I supposed to do? I don't know if I will be able to do all of this when the time is up. I'm gonna have to try. The stamp train station is a madhouse today. Let me guess, you want something too? I've already got a whistle. I'm not sure what else I'd need from him. No, I don't need anything particular. Well, that's a relief. First person today who isn't pestering me about timetables or tickets. Okay, I tried everything here that I could. Don't know if that woman is any use. She's exhausted. Well, if she faints... I think the only thing I can do is talk to these soldiers that are still standing here. Fuck the red herring of a lamp. These two are my last chance. You've seen Reinhard slinking around the train cars? Awfully suspicious, don't you think? Indeed, and he seems more twitchy than usual. He might be up to something. Those two gods seem to have it out for Reinhard. I could try to draw their attention away from him. Approach them. Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you talking about Herr Reinhard. You know him? I don't trust him one bit. He's not the one selling contraband. Look what I found near the guard station. Someone here is up to no good. Let me take a look at that. Looks like I'll need to focus on the real criminals here. Okay, so I covered for him. Good. Northbound train is nearly ready for departure. All aboard. This is it. Time to make a distraction. Any commotion I create will draw the attention of nearby guards. I should choose carefully. Giving that girl a whistle will cause a commotion, but she's a child. There's no question the guards would pounce on those smugglers if they had a reason. That trash can is pure kindling. A fire would distract the guards. If nothing else, I can always ask Erza to pull the station alarm. Let's do the fire. Light the trash on fire. Let's hope this draws attention. I should step away before it gets too big. So, someone over here, bring a bucket. My goodness, it's that a fire? Ah! What the hell is happening? Now's my chance. So, diversion tactics. Cause a distraction. You German dogs are going to pay for this. Alright, you miscreants, almost time to ship you out. A little pre-travel discipline might make you more docile. Let's see how you all behave after you feel the butt of my rifle. I'm going to come in there and teach you a lesson. The fuck? There's Reinhard. A lot less guns on this train than people are expecting. Better do something about that. Oi, Reinhard. What have you got in your scummy hands there? Mind your own business, you scuffy old rat. That's it. We've all had enough of your cappers. If I found out you're up to something, I'm taking you in. Shit. What about the northbound train? Come on, let's go. The train will give us cover until we're close. No time to waste. Uh-oh. What are those two doing over there? Alright, get on, old man. Stay close to me, Liebchen. It's time to get on the train. Yes, Mama. Not so fast, lady. This train is nearly full and is reserved for displaced Germans. That you... I, of course. We'll see about that. Fuck. Oh no, who should I help? I didn't come all this way to not help Esther. Oh shit, because the papers would say Denmark though. But if I want to help Anders, I have to go with Reinhard. Fuck. Helping Anders alone, that's not gonna do much. Shit. Yeah, because he's being attacked by God. But if the train explodes or gets stopped, it doesn't really matter that much. Lever, they're fucked. They're in trouble anyway. But I think they already planted the explosive. It's between Esther and Reinhard. I have to go with Esther. I just hope Reinhard can handle it for himself. I can't let you onto the train without confirming you're from Germany. I need to see your papers. But we already showed them at the checkpoint. That's exactly why I need to check. Captain of the guards came in here shouting about how his boys let too many people through. Wants us to be extra vigilant. Now hurry up, there's a queue. Alright then, I just need to gather. Is there anything I can do to help? We can't miss this train. I know them. You know this pair of refugees? Can you see they're exhausted? Take some pity on them. They do look a bit worse for wear. Alright, we'll spread the speeders along. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, ma'am. Though they did ask us to be extra thorough after the checkpoint. Your ticket seems valid, but your papers, I think they're alright. Oh no, he's back. Hold on a minute there. The commander thinks we let too many slip through the checkpoint today. The papers must be real. How else would they have gotten this far? Damn it, fine, I have too much to do. Get on board. Thank you, Gerda. Thank you, Frau Gerda. God bless both of you. Okay. We've at least ensured their safety. Can I go and help somebody else? They've made it aboard. I'm so glad, but this is far from over. Yeah, now, can I now help Reinhard? I'm running out of time. Nope. If I can make a second choice, I'm definitely going to help Reinhard. Let's have a look at what you're carrying, eh? Back off, I'll have you pulling latrine duty for a month. We've got direct orders from Stahl. There's an emergency. What? What are you blathering about, woman? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? No one's guarding the station entrance. Anyone could waltz right in. What? These damn recruits are getting too comfortable. I'll go straighten them out, but don't go anywhere, Reinhard. I'll be back for you. Well, look at you, Lars. Coming through for your old friend, Reinhard. Just doing what I have to do. Aren't we all? Now, if you don't mind, I've got some fireworks to set off. A bomb on this car will cover up Reinhard's tracks. Thank goodness Esther's train is about to leave before the bomb goes off. Why would I say please don't? Because it's not guaranteed the other bomb will go off. Please don't what? Just try not to burn yourself. Thanks for the concern. Okay, if I can help one more person. The northbound train is leaving. Okay, they're safe. Nice. At least Sophia and Esther made it out of here. I think they're doing something to the train. I need to get a guard. Guard, come here. Because he's blowing up the last one and they're blowing up the first one. What is it? I've had it with you grimy bastards. Oi, give me a hand with these ruffians, will ya? Shit. Time to teach you a lot manners. Ah, my leg! Now maybe the rest of you will think twice about making any trouble. Fucking vermin. He broke his leg. Fuck me. That should bring some order around here. Hope you learned something, soft eyes. Shit. Bombs planted. Let's get the hell out of here. There's 2 bombs. Shit, is that? It's a Gestapo bastard Stahl. Let's go around. Shit. Looks like half the German army showed up. I order you to stop. Frau Larsen, please. You must step back. This is a place for civilians. At least I'll get to take a few of you out with me. Leva, don't. I suppose there's no need. Don't know why I even stop her, but not so fast. So you're the scum that's been terrorizing my town, making a mockery of the Gestapo, causing the death of my boy. I'm not letting you miscreants do any more damage. So, wait. Shit. Neva. And Wolfgang? Why did he shoot? Oh, that's Peter. Oh god, fuck my leg. Ay. He didn't manage to get away before the soldiers got him. The bomb is going off any second. I'm gonna step back. Fuck the others. Everyone seems to be dazed by the explosion. This is my chance. I need to get to Anders. Please let him be alright. Anders, can you hear me? Yes, darling. The explosion tore him the train car. Oh, Anders. Do we have him? Anders, are you alright? I feel alright. Then let's go. Hurry towards the woods. Okay, he's alive. We got him. I think I did everything I meant to do. I got... There was no way I could have helped Lever. There was no way. But will he survive? That's the question. Anders, are you alright? I'm fine, keep going. I'll be right behind you. He's gonna die, isn't he? I mean, if I can get to the hut. Shit. They're after us. Keep going. Don't look back. Oh yeah, the heartbeat is sure helping. There's a fork in the path. Where do we go? Left. Another fork in the road. More left. Oh, we can go this way left. Come on. We can't go back there. Oh, great. And the other left. Shit. I should have gone where I wanted to go. Okay, we've learned doubling back is never good. Am I lost? Oh, I'm so exhausted. I don't know. I don't know this forest lady. What I do know is we're getting quite far. I think this might be the right way. I don't know where this is leading, but wherever it is, we're going. Oh shit, there's light up ahead. Anders, please get up. I'm sorry, Geddy. He looks like he's about to pass out from exhaustion. Please, you have to get up. We can't stay here. You're right. Halt. Ah, for fuck's sake. Seriously? After every way I took, don't move. Stahl. Please don't shoot. He's bleeding. It looks like he can barely keep himself standing. How did he even manage to follow us this far? Frau Larsen, but of course it's you. How could I have been so blind? Of course you're the root of all the misfortune. Every time disaster struck in my town, you've been somewhere nearby. I thought your husband was the key to ridding this town of the crime infestation, but it seems his dear wife has been playing tricks under my nose all along. Well, no more. No more paperwork. No more protocol. It's high time that I take justice into my own hands and rid this town of you for good. Herr Stahl, please. I'll give myself up, just please let Gerda let my wife go. She was never meant to be a part of this. A little too late for that. Please, just don't you take one step further, Herr Larsen, or I swear it will be your last. Oh my god. In less than a week this place has fallen into chaos. Do you have any idea what you've done? His face is almost the same color as the snow. He can't possibly hold himself upright for much longer. So I need to keep talking. Talk about the town for now. This town was supposed to be under your protection. We, whom you consider Germans just like you, were supposed to be under your protection. Isn't that why you brought all your tanks here? But this town has been torn to pieces ever since you arrived. None of this would have touched you if you hadn't interfered. You and your husband could have lived loyally and happily. Why would a German woman like you do this? Please. Oh god, thank god, thank god, thank god, thank god. My loyalty lies with Tinglev. And I have seen my town engulfed in barbed wire and flames. You brought them upon us. You who claim to be our protector have wreaked havoc on us. I do protect the Reich. His breath has got more shallow. I have to keep him talking. Talk about the ideology. Why are you doing this? Do you think you'll be lauded as a hero? I'll gladly die for my country. Or live to see it turn on you. You're painting yourself as a hero, but look at what's happening. Tinglev is burning. It was your jurisdiction, now it's a battlefield. You're not a soldier, you're not supposed to make a mess. How long before you find yourself being blamed for it? He looks like he's about to pass out, I have to keep going. talking about his son is gonna piss him off. Talking about his son is gonna... Well, we're gonna try. Think about your son, Heinrich. Don't you dare mention his name. You're the one who killed my boy. You dragged him with you into the mud of an occupied land. Did Heinrich deserve this? Any of this? Don't you talk about him. This is the legacy we leave our children. Oh, thank God. This is the legacy I was given too. The occupation and my father who joined the party. And I wanted a child too, but I waited. I did not want my child to be born to occupation and war. You dragged your child into a war zone of your own making. Hey, that's not true. He's hesitating. His face is deadly pale. I just need to stall him a little more. What will our deaths accomplish? Stahl stares at me in disbelief, then he manages a short bitter laugh. Is that a trick question? Fuck me. That's not gonna work. Yeah. More like... More will take our place. People will always resist oppression. Do you really think this will end with us? Perhaps not. But you're nothing more than the weeds that every farmer has to deal with in order for his fields to prosper. It's over, Stahl. I can't. He's down. I can't believe it. Anders, this is our chance. Anders? He's gonna take the weapon. What are you doing? He's still breathing. Long live the Reich. If he comes back for us, we need to make sure he can't hurt us or anyone else. Don't do this, Anders. But Gerda, he's lost too much blood. He's not going to make it. Trust me, you don't need to carry this with you. You won't get away with this. Anders, please. Alright, you're right. There are more soldiers coming. We need to get away from here. You're right, let's go. Okay.
And just like that, it all ended. We ran and ran until we found refuge with a pair of local farmers who were willing to hide us from the Nazis. Anders and I huddled in solitude, hearing only snippets of news from a poorly tuned radio and our kindly hosts. Months passed, and on the 4th of May, Denmark was liberated from its German occupiers. But the war did not end quietly like I had hoped. There was a maelstrom of activity as Nazi collaborators were put into camps, snitches were executed by the resistance, and others were put on trial for treason. But in time, life began to return to its familiar patterns. We went back home. The house had been searched, though it was otherwise as we had left it. Once we cleared away the mess, it felt like no time had passed at all, like it was all a bad dream. But in all the nooks and crannies, the ghosts of the past were waiting for us to let down our guard, lest we forgot what happened and who we had lost.
I want a postcard from Sweden, though.
Leva died to a hail of Nazi bullets. It's hard to imagine another way that her journey could have ended. She laid down her life for her ideals. But I wonder, would she have made the same choice if she knew the war was almost over? Some people remember her as a hero, but all I saw was a reckless revolutionary pushed to her limits.
So that's game events. Lever distrusted me. Died in a firefight. I know.
Recently, a man came to me seeking treatment for some wounds he received after saying the wrong thing to Peter down at the inn. The man told me that Peter bought him a beer afterwards, but I'm afraid that will not do much for the stitches. Peter has been getting into more and more fights since returning from the concentration camp, but he refuses to talk about his time there. If he could unburden himself with words, he might not need to use his fists. He really should find someone to talk to about his anger. But after what we went through, I don't think that I'm the right person.
Nope, but maybe Anders. Was captured, distrusted me. I know.
Stahl died on that dark winter's night,
Knew it.
defending a system which was collapsing around him. His ideology made him lash out with violence. I cannot understand how a person comes to be that way, but I must believe that future generations will learn from this horrible war so that its mistakes are not repeated. How could anyone ever forget such dark years? To
Violence
me,
escalated.
Wolfgang always seemed like he was from a different time. It's probably what attracted Margit. But despite his knightly ideals, he didn't get to join his comrades and die a noble warrior's death at the front. Instead, he died in a flurry of confusion.
Yeah.
Deep down, I felt that he was more driven by tradition than hate. But it's a pity that he chose to serve such a vile empire. I hope that Margit can recover from the loss. She only saw the best in him.
Yeah, okay, but just writing poetry doesn't suddenly make him the best person.
A few weeks after the liberation, I received a letter in the mail from Esther. She and Sophia had made it to Sweden, where they'd been living a quiet life since their escape. Esther offered me a place to stay should I ever wish to visit, but the paper seemed flecked with tears in the places where she wrote about the help I gave them. I'm glad I was able to do at least that much.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I never learned your secrets. She escaped.
I overheard my German neighbor gossiping to her friend about Reinhard. Apparently, he deserted just before the end of the war and boarded a freighter bound for South America. I cannot help but wonder what will become of him so far across the sea. And I cannot help but wonder why he acted as he did when stationed in Tinglöf. Was he running from something even then? Or has he always been reckless and impulsive with no concern for who he hurts? If he's really gone so far away as the rumors say, I suppose I'll never know.
Okay, but basically Wolfgang wouldn't have died if Lever hadn't died, but I think because I knew all his secrets, I made the right choice of going with him for like the last part.
Olgert Vestergaard requested a house call today. He was complaining about chest pains, but his heart sounded perfectly healthy. I think his pain stems from something entirely different. Something that gigantic fortune of his can never cure. He was recently given a small fine of 2,000 crowns for collaborating with the occupation. But none of his ill-gotten lands were given back to the poor farmers. None of his factories were shuttered. Nothing was confiscated. He will barely feel that fine, and the people he hurt will never see one bit of it.
Oh yeah, I still had those cigars. Did not divert the train station guards. Maintained his fortune. I wish I could have done something about that.
Margit rarely goes out these days. When she does, people either shun her or spit vile words in her direction, all because she once loved the wrong man. I visit her at the manor now and then, when her father is away, but she's become like a hermit. I hope she doesn't grow bitter, wandering that big, lonely house while she waits for the town to forgive her.
I don't know what I could have done about that. Yeah, maybe something here, but maybe I should have talked to her again.
I talked to the pastor at church this Sunday. He expressed sadness about fewer people showing up for church, and even fewer staying for coffee after. Neither the Danes nor the Germans seem to be able to stand being in the same room together. I tried convincing him to show patience. The town needs more time to heal.
That's true. Yeah, we also never found out anything about
I
Charlotte.
saw Charlotte at the market today. She was alone and could barely get the attention of any of the merchants. Even the villagers who had collaborated with the occupation acted like she wasn't there. Perhaps it wasn't intentional. Maybe they simply didn't notice her because they were too busy washing their own hands. I spoke to her, and her face lit up in a smile. Though words seemed to fail my formerly chatty cousin. We shopped together, and despite all the cold stares, I think she was happy for the company. I visited the inn last Thursday. Mida was there, standing behind the bar and looking like her usual self. She keeps busy, serving beer and bantering with the locals. But every so often, I catch her staring blankly at the walls. These spells never last for long, but it seems her time inside the camps has left a mark. I wonder how long it will linger. For some people, the scars might remain forever.
So she was sent off as well. We never really found anything out.
The clinic was boarded up after Harold's death, and I was forced to start making house calls on my bicycle. The town council put out an advertisement looking for a new doctor to take over the clinic. I wonder if the new owner will be German or Danish, and which the town would prefer.
True.
After the war, Papa was interned at the Force camp, along with many other fathers in the German minority who had volunteered to help the occupiers. I only mustered the courage to visit him once. It was hard to see him so frail within the confines of that camp, but I couldn't forget his ties to the ideology that had torn apart our town. We have so little to say to each other now.
Honestly, he deserves it.
Our sleepy little town had been ripped apart by the war, and even my hands, the hands of a nurse, were not entirely free of blood. Like so many others, I had acted in self-interest, seeking safety for myself and my loved ones. But the gains I made came at a great cost to our community. Death had visited Tinglev and left its mark. How long would it take for the wounds of war to heal?
Violence escalated, so I could have prevented that if I'd played smarter. That must be enough for today. I should go see Anders. He'll be out by the chicken coop, as always. Yeah, I guess some things don't change. A letter from Sweden. No, it's a letter from Essa and little Sophia. Essa's found work at a radio factory in Småland. I'm glad to hear that they're doing alright. Journal. The last years have left its mark on the book's tattered cover. I've almost run out of pages. I suppose I should buy a new one. Oh, so this is how the person who made the game also knew about their grandmother's Christmas decorations. I should put these up soon. Yeah, last time we'd taken them down. Everything's going back to how it once was. It keeps the cold out. Oh, we have a new door? Frozen. Easy now, guys. That's enough for everyone. There's enough for everyone. Gerda, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. No, it's alright. Just wasn't prepared. He's been jumpy for a while now. We both have. How are you feeling? About what? Well, you know, this is the first time your father will be able to join us for Christmas. I know. We could put together a basket for him and visit the camp. Yeah, I guess. We should do that. I feel terrible that he's forced to stay in prison while we're free to dance around and be merry. They can't hold him forever. Once his sentence runs out, perhaps we should all go somewhere to celebrate. Well then, now that the little guys here are quite sated, I'll go inside and prepare lunch for the rest of us. I'll come join you in a moment. This year has been a struggle. I'm still not sure how we'll be able to forget everything that happened last winter, but as long as we're together, we'll figure it out. Somehow. Anything I can do out here? Don't think so. That looks like Torben's truck. Torben and Peter. What are he and Peter doing here? Hello there, Gerda. I love the fact that with Danes and Germans in the occupation, and only the resistance I had lower. Is Anders home? He's inside. We were just about to have lunch. What's the occasion? We just wanted to share the exciting news with him. News? About what? Torben here. He's finally going to pop the question to his beloved Irza. Oh, Torben, that's wonderful. I'm certainly she'll say yes. It's only taken him, what, a year to summon the courage? I don't know what you've been so worried about. If she hasn't left you by now, you'll be fine. You've got nothing to worry about. I hope you're right. Of course she is. You're not losing anything if she says no, either. You know this oaf has been carrying around a ring since the war? A ring? Well, come on, let's see it. Come Come on, Tobin, show her the ring you got for the lucky lady. Oh my god, he's the snitch. Alright, alright. It's a simple golden band with an inscription on the inside. Strong bonds led to... This ring seems familiar. Oh no, back in Stahl's office, this can't be the same ring that he showed me, can it? Did Tobin really collaborate with the Gestapo? What's the matter, Gerda? Do you not like it? If you ask me, it's a waste of money to buy a fancy bit of metal like that. A woman should love you and not your money. Good point. But speaking of gifts, I do have something for you, Anders, Gerda. I must have left it in the truck. I'll be right back. Gerda, are you alright? Tobin, I've seen this ring before. Really? Maybe I should cut back on the drinking. I don't remember showing you. You didn't. Stahl did. Oh, well, you know the Gestapo, always taking things, arresting people. You know why he had it. It must have been a different ring. But the inscription, Gerda, Why did you do it? I can explain. You don't understand. Then make me understand. They found out about my smuggling and they were going to arrest Ilsa. I didn't have a choice. I had to tell them something. You wanted to protect someone you loved. Like I wanted to protect Anders, exactly. It was the only way for us to save the people we cared about, to make sure that they were okay. Working with those monsters was the only option I had. Is this why you were never arrested when they took your truck? Why they knew about the inn? A man like me never has options. Why do you think I started smuggling in the first place? How else was I going to keep the wolf from swallowing me whole? How else could I stay afloat? You could have asked for help. You had friends. So did you, but we lost them trying to scramble our way through the war. You should know as well as anyone how easy it is for this town to turn on you. And it's not like I had a warm house to retreat to. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna break his back. I swear I left it on the dashboard. He's going to be back any second. Come on, Gerda. You know I'm not a bad guy. At least I helped save Esther. Does that count for something? I suppose it does. And I'm sure you would have helped her more if you could. But you know how hard it was to get around this damn Gestapo. It must have lodged itself under the seat. Gerda, please. If anyone can understand why I did what I did, it's you. I'm not gonna... Come on, we're finally at peace. Of course it's horrible, but... You did it for Ilsa. I didn't know what else to do. Here it is. I'm not gonna rat him out now. Gerda, you know Peter, you know his temper. I'm not gonna... Wait, did I leave my keys? He'll kill me if he finds out. Have some faith in him. He's not going to forgive me, I know it. Here they are. Sorry that took so long. Please, Gerda. Well, you guys sure look cheery. What's going on? Did Gerda fill your head with tales of marital horror? Tom, Gerda, please. You know what will happen if you say anything. Think of Ilsa. That bad, eh? Peter, listen. Never mind, it's nothing. Nothing, eh? It's just good to see you out and about. The fresh air is nice after all that time in the camp. Tobin's shoulders drop as he gives me a look of utter relief. He's suffering enough every single time he hears about the injuries and the time at the camps that his friends have spent, and he knows that he's responsible. Here, I found this while cleaning out the shop. Peter hands me a framed photo of me and Anders at our wedding. I thought that you might want it. Thank you. I glance over at Tobin. He's looking away from the photo. We should probably get going, but we haven't even seen Anders. What about sharing the good news? It can wait. That's optimistic. Lucky bastard came out of the war without a scratch and with a woman to boot. Thinks there's no hurry to anything. Alright, let's get you to Ilsa so you can start the rest of your lives together. See you soon, Gerda. I mean, nothing good would have come of it. It would just have ruined more friendships. Excited to start the rest of his life without a scratch from the war. I did the right thing, didn't I? I mean, as it's going, his guilt will eat him up eventually, and he'll probably confess on his own. One can only hope, but this is definitely not. Gaddy, lunch is ready. I can never tell Anders. This war won't leave us alone. Yeah, I know. Like, the few friends they have... It's kind of this, do you tell your friend if you know that their partner is cheating? I don't know, but in this case everyone is just trying to move past the war. If the more or less only 3 young men in town are going to fight, they're just going to be just as bad as when the Germans were when they were there. I mean, what's the point of that? Damn. What a game. I'm trying to figure out how long the DLC is. Okay, main story, about 6 hours. Main plus extras, 6 hours and 26, so it shouldn't be more than a minute. A minute? It shouldn't be more than a minute? I mean, no more than an hour. So I think... I mean, considering I haven't been streaming that long. Oh, there's a cat that wants in. I'm gonna do Viva as well. Come on. Because there can't be a lot, because as I said, Neva couldn't move around town that much. The crucial scene is probably with Heinrich at the inn. And dealing with Niels. And obviously with Peter, Torben and Anders, I guess. Wow! One person who did all the music. Unity. Actually, I haven't heard about... what is it with Unreal Engine? Frederick Arnaud. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm a bit... yeah. There's an old man. And I think only one of them is not white, not Caucasian. Which is not unusual in Europe, but still. I guess I would prefer if they were more diverse, but they're definitely aware of what stories to tell and how to tell them and art styles, so don't notice making great games. Games like these deserve to be shown. Even if only a few people see this, ever. Honestly, it's a great way to learn about history. If I could, I would make my students play this. But we don't have the time. I do also think that if we made Life is Strange 1 compulsory curriculum to play for like 15, 16-year-olds, that might be actually good. Like, it might give them an idea for moral compass. Or give us a reason to worry if they shoot at dogs or something. Hi Waves, how are you doing? I just finished the main game, but I'm about to also go and play the side story, which should only take an hour. I think, depending on numbers that I've seen. Looking the past few streams. I know! I've seen your luck. I hope you've been good. I still want to play Apex with you, but like work has been so crazy, but fingers crossed I can do it during the winter holidays, which are coming up in about 3 weeks. Yeah, exactly 3 weeks actually. Oh god, I need to remember, I have a doctor's appointment next week. I almost forgot that. Dang it. It's somewhere in my calendar. I made it the wrong color, that's why I couldn't tell. Yellow for alert. What is this? Oh yeah, we're watching that. Have an online class there. Stuff there. Righteous. Took every opportunity to spend time with Esther and Sophia. That is true. Oh! Players who got the same results. That's interesting. Carried her own suitcase. Only 19.2%. She was a grown woman already at the time. She just came back from nursing school. What are you doing? Broke into the clinic alone. Almost half the people. So I'm glad that we are almost, well, almost all of us, or most of us, siding with Esther and Sophia. Harold died. Yeah, that happened to a lot of people too. Stayed sober at the banquet. We were all trying to be very strategic, but it didn't lead to anything. Got the German Wehrmacht officer killed. I don't even remember when that was. Let the bomb explode. Yep, because I didn't see any reason not to. Saved the German refugees on the train. Okay, most of us did that. Rescued Anders. Not everyone managed to. No one died to try and save Gerda. Oh, right. Oh yeah, because Anders could easily have died in that situation, probably if I hadn't stalled long enough. But most of us did that. Let the snitch go free. Also, sided with the majority of the players. I do like seeing these stats, but I always, same as with Life is Strange, I live with my own conscience that this is gonna be on my mind for a week. I've been okay. My chronic illness is annoying the shit out of me, and at times it's unbearable. Because it, well, it comes with a lot of side effects, like insomnia was very strong. at the beginning of November, like 1 or 2 weeks, where it hit so strong that I ended up with migraines as well. And this all comes on because of the skin condition, because I can't sleep because of the itchiness, and like over summer it was fine because it's less strong in summer, but and I just took my meds, like 1 antihistamine every day. But it's at this point I've been on antihistamine for almost a year, minus 3 weeks. And it's I think it's taking its toll on my immune system. Like, I think my immune system is completely shot through. My milk allergy, my milk protein allergy to be precise, is also acting up a lot. I've definitely had some scares with like nearly anaphylactic shocks, and I'm really weird about the EpiPens I have. I do have 2 pens. I don't know where the second one is. I have one in my work bag. But I obviously don't want to waste it either. So, because if I do use it, I know I have to go to the hospital, so I'm trying to avoid that. Because all they will do is just put me on more cortisol, and last year I was on 4 months of cortisol, which messed up my weight, my health, everything. And the problem is that my condition is like it. Yesterday I thought I could drink 1 gin tonic, because I've only been drinking non-alcoholic beer for the longest now. And that was fine. But yesterday, gin tonic, my ankles actually were swollen to all hell, and they still are. And like, I had hives all over my body after that, like really strong hives. My arms are still covered as well. It's just a bit less itchy. But yeah, taking antihistamines for that long, yeah, I don't know. At this point, I wonder if my immune system is even still existing, and like the troubles you get for being AFAB have just been getting worse as well. But finally there's light on the horizon, and this might be TMI for any male watchers, but finally, after looking into it like about 3 times, there's finally light at the horizon regarding sterilization, which may or may not solve that problem, but I'm so kind of tired to be, to some extent by some people, considered a breeding station of sorts. Like, I don't want to get married, I don't want kids, I like what I'm doing, I like traveling, so yeah, so at least that's a good thing. Finally gotten a private prescription. Oh, for your insomnia. You need to pick up, and it has been so annoying. Oh my god, yeah, see, I feel you exactly on that. Like, mine was so bad that I got like hell of migraine. I do have medications now in case I get the migraine again. I did try the hot water, feet in hot water trick that everyone was talking about on TikTok, but my whole body is a cat's tongue. I cannot do hot water. I cannot do ice cold water, and I cannot do hot water. Heat less than cold, because at least if I jump into like a cold lake, I can swim and like warm up that way. But I can never take a hot shower, and I have huge, tremendous issues when I draw myself a bath and the water is too hot. Like, can take 3 hours for it to cool down to a temperature that I can actually stomach. Because there's no point in hurting myself like trying to get into it. If it takes me half an hour to like manage to get into it with my body dealing with the heat, I don't know. That's not comfortable to me. That's not really relaxing. Like, the doctor forgot to send a prescription? Oh god, that's horrible. I mean, I remember when I got like the stitches taken out from my reduction, and the doctor was, he had a cold or flu or something. Dude literally forgot one of the stitches. I had to point it out, and it was one of the bigger ones. And my scars are a bit misshapen from his, I guess, somewhat shoddy work. I don't know. I might have something else done at some point just for aesthetic reasons, but the problem is he's still the only doctor that can do it. And yeah, I don't know if I like these options. But yeah. But yeah, no. I'm actually quite glad that at least there was no kids involved in this game. Well, except Heinrich. But that happened. But it's cool. And I'm gonna play Leva's story probably in a second. Let me just quickly read this. Thanks for playing. Howell died during the clinic break-in. Factory exploded. You managed to save Anders, but at what cost? It's just the cost that emerged. There are numerous variations to the ending, and many scenes you did not visit during this playthrough. Try to approach the game from a different angle on your next playthrough. You have also unlocked day saves. Jump back to specific days in the game to replay them. Find day saves in the play menu. Okay. I mean, that's always nice, but I kind of am the person who stands with the choices. Hold on, one of my cats wants in. But yeah, I have no idea what it's doing to my immune system to be taking antihistamines all fucking year long. Because, yeah, if I go to the hospital, they're just going to give me cortisol, and I don't want to take cortisol anymore. I'm going to go back to looking lovely as I need to start washing. You do that. It's Sunday. It's a washing day. I just got some messages that I probably need to reply to. Unfortunately, bad news. Right, Liva. Play as Olivia, a freedom fighter who finds herself leading a small resistance cell in hiding and on the run from a cruel enemy. Must balance her duty to the cause, her care for her teammates, and her desire for revenge. This short story preludes the events of Gerda's story, and they can be played in any order. Okay. Oh no, I wouldn't need to buy it. Okay, I see. Because it's in here. I'll consider that then. That means I'm probably gonna stop it there then. Because it's 3 p.m. and yeah, I might have some other things still to do. I might stream again later today. But yeah, this concludes Gerda, A Flame in Winter. I might get into the DLC sometime, but I think privately. I think if people enjoyed watching me do the playthrough, it's great that you can go and you can get the game yourself. Let me quickly check. I don't know if it was on sale. It might end up being in the Christmas sale, which would not be unheard of. Let me see, because you can download the demo for free, and the game itself at the moment is €20, but, well, 19.99. But I think there is a good chance that it could be in the Christmas sale that should be starting soon. I don't know. If you Google Steam sales, upcoming sale, you probably get the exact date for it. So this means that, yeah, I have to go to Heavy Rain, which I'm partially in the story. I mean, the dad is setting out to deal with the tasks that are put in front of him, so it's kind of in the same vein. So I might try and play that later to get my mind off of things. It depends if I have something to do in Final Fantasy, because I usually do Unreals on Sundays, or social gatherings with some friends. So, but I'll try to get to Heavy Rain in the next few days, that's for sure. Because it's not the busiest week, I think. Obviously I have work stuff to do and stuff, but I should be able to squeeze in some streams at very, very random times. So, not guaranteed they will be in the evening. Some of them might be very late in the evening, especially if I'm insomniac anyway. And yeah, but I hope you enjoyed me playing this game. I will also get to Jusant, which is the newest Donut game. But yeah, first I'm gonna do a lot of things. I think I've said enough today. Let's put some music back on. And I'm gonna go and end stream there and hopefully see you all next time.